Hello and welcome to Crimes of the Heart Tarot. I'm Miss Vicki, and I'm going to use the tarot to see if we can gain more insight into unsolved mysteries, deaths, and disappearances. Let's get started. Welcome to Crimes of the Heart Tarot. Today I want to do a reading about Johnny Depp's long-lost son. I read this article a couple days ago that a man is claiming that he's Johnny Depp's son and that his mother, a Filipino woman, was involved with Johnny when Johnny was in the Philippines in, I think it was 1986, filming Platoon. Johnny was in the film Platoon. He had a small role, but he was there. This man, I think he just wants to be known as the name James. The article didn't show his last name or say anything about him, except that in 1986 he believes Johnny Depp and his mother had an affair and he was the results. He does claim that his birth certificate doesn't show a father, which is not unusual. And he has posted a picture online of Johnny Depp from 1986 sitting, and there's a Filipino woman kind of sitting behind him, not next to him, not touching him in any kind of familiar way. And the picture looks like it's cropped, but still, he claims it's true. I'm just kind of intrigued enough to try to find out if this in fact is true. So we're going to ask the cards to see what we can get. All right, Johnny Depp. Whoop. I'm using the, whoa. Sliding away. Shadowland. I'm using the Shadowland tarot for this because this is kind of a shady thing. These are so slippery. And they're hard for me to shuffle. Alright, so we're going to do a yes section of cards and a no section of cards. Is Johnny Depp his father? Or is this just his imagining, a fabrication, a hoping? I don't know what you would call it. Alright, we'll put one card down for this is the basis of this situation. Put a few cards on this side for yes, for Johnny is his father, and then a few cards on this side that no, something else is going on. All right. Okay, the basis of the situation is temperance, the temperance card. Now the temperance card is balancing two things, not two things especially, but it's usually two cups together, blending. It also means patience, and it also means two things coming together to make something positive or something good. It also talks about patience. I guess this guy has patience if he hasn't come forward since 1986. All right, well, is this the truth? Another way to take this is this blending fact with fiction. Could take it that way. Let's see what the cards say. That'll be what depends on the answer. All right, now we have the King of Swords. I'm sorry, the Knight of Swords. All right, the Knight of Swords. I'm going to read these upright. The Knight of Swords is a knight, a young man, running all around. This is a truth seeker. This is someone that cuts to the chase. He's young. He sometimes doesn't think what he's doing. He's action, emotions, and also mainly thoughts, but it can be action too. All right, well, could that be Johnny in 1986? Young, somewhat inexperienced, doing something he hadn't really thought out. All right, then we have the Two of Wands. Here again we have the Wands. The Wands are a fire sign, but this particular card, the Two of Wands, means usually means making a decision between two things. It could be standing back, wanting advice. Could be maybe even making a decision between right and wrong. It could be, it's a thoughtful card. It means stepping back and not doing something until you've thought it through, not making a decision. All right, then the next card we have is the Four of Swords. All right, the Four of Swords is about somebody taking a break, taking a rest from what's going on. It can be thoughts, it can be just kicking back for a while, stepping out of the rat race. And it's thoughts, but it can also mean action. It means just stepping back, not doing anything. It could mean rehab. It could mean just taking a break, taking a rest. All right, and then we have the Page of Pentacles. All right, the Page of Pentacles, this is another young person. This could be in 1986, Johnny in 1986. Making a decision, actually making a gift of something. It could be money, it could be health. Yeah, he's a young person. The beginning of, the pages are beginnings. They're not aces, but they're beginning knights. They're pages. They're young people. Pentacles can mean money, earth, health. All right, so you could read this a couple of different ways. He was very young at that time. I mean, that was a long time ago. The Knight of Swords is a young knight, someone who doesn't really think about things sometimes, or thinks too much, overthinks things. And he's here, there, and everywhere. But the Two of Wands shows thoughtfulness. It shows stepping back, looking at things, taking a break to look things over before you make a decision. It can mean making a decision between two things, since it's a two card. And the Four of Swords also means stepping back, taking a rest, not making a decision. Then we have the Page of Pentacles. This is a gift. Could be money, could be health. Did he actually have a relationship with someone? I'm not sure. Let's see what these other cards show. All right, this is kind of the no side. These are all, I'm going to read them all upright. Three of Cups means working with someone, celebrating, drinking, friendship. This is a friendship card. All right. And then we have the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands is a heavy burden. Ten of Wands means biting off more than you can do, more than you can finish. And it sometimes means not asking help from anybody. But it's definitely a heavy burden. These are interesting cards for this question. Ten of Pentacles. All right, the Ten of Pentacles is an ending card. It means a happy home. It means doing the right thing. It can mean money, but it can also mean health. Ten of Pentacles is a really, really positive card, and it can mean making a decision, having done something positive, and going on to the next thing. Maybe that's how he felt about the movie Platoon. I understand that he had a small part. I saw that a long time ago, but I don't remember if he was, how much screen time he had. But they did cut a lot of his scenes too. But if we're talking about Platoon here, which I kind of think we are, not so much the Filipino women. It was a good thing. And we have the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. This is charity. This is giving something and getting something. But it's a positive card. Little children. And it usually means somebody more higher up in status with more money, giving to people that don't have money. And it shows a lot of little creatures down there, not just one person. I think he was a generous person. What I'm getting so far is that he was a generous person on the set. And I don't mean just to one person. This is a no card. This is the no side. It shows that he was trying to do the right thing. It shows he was helping the less fortunate people. And I'm assuming it means the people in the Philippines, because he was there for quite a while. So charity. Charity. I see friendship. This is the no side. And I do see a heavy burden. It can also mean taking on more than you really can handle. I think he felt very badly for the Philippine people. That's what I'm getting from these cards. He felt they were unnecessarily burdened. And on the yes side, we do get a young man, a champion running around. I don't see the Lovers card though. I don't see any love cards. That would, none, there's no cups. So he was there taking on challenges, taking on the world, standing up for people. That's what I get from this. The Two of Wands, standing back, making decisions about things, wanting counsel. I think he was really concerned about, and he does have a good heart. He was concerned about the poverty, the lack of money, the heavy burden some of these people had. The Four of Swords is a card of just taking a rest. I don't know if he was doing substances that were hurting him at the time or not. This can be a rehab card. I think he might have looked at going to the Philippines as I don't want to say a vacation, but maybe he just wanted to get away from everything. Then we have the Page of Pentacles. Okay, the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles can be, it can be money, but it can also be health. It can be worldly things. Helping people with money, the start of doing something good. I don't see any cups in this at all. Just looking at this, I see his good heart, and he does have a good heart, wanting to help. I don't know what his physical state was. I don't know if he was wanting to get away from the U.S., but he didn't look at it as a bad thing going there. And he was trying to help. He was a charitable person over there. Well, he's a charitable person now too, but over there, I'm getting that he saw the burdens of the Philippine people. And I think he wanted to help, but I do not see romance. I don't see, really, there's the only wands are the Two of Wands and the Ten of Wands, which are not romantic cards. They're fire signs, but they're also taking on a lot. I think he took on a lot, and he saw the Philippine people taking on a lot. I don't see anything here about having a romance. And I feel bad that this man has come forward at this time and claimed this. But I see thoughtfulness with Johnny. I kind of see him looking at the Philippines trip as a vacation or a way to get away. Maybe to get away from drugs. Maybe get away from the LA scene somewhat. I do see him helping with money and health. He was trying to help these people. And I do see that it was a heavy burden for him. Now these two cards, also could mean health. I mean, they're swords and wands, but he could be going through something. I don't want to say rehab, but maybe he was taking a step back, trying to help the burden, what he felt were heavy burdens. Could be the substance abuse, by going over there and helping the people. That's what I'm getting. He focused on them, their burdens, to help with his burden, whatever he was trying to do away with, trying to step back from. This is a really positive reading for Johnny. He is, I believe, a very charitable, very loving person. And I don't know that he had a romance over there. I don't see anything that shows a romance, but I do see caring about these people, doing what he could, and struggling with his problems. It's a short reading, but it's a positive reading, and I think this is correct. So I'm going to close the circle. If you like this reading, leave kind comments and all that. Refer people to the channel. Let me know what you would like me to do, what kind of readings you would like me to do. And please watch Afterlife Adventures with Amanda. She has amazing spirit box sessions. You really need to watch them with an open mind. So I'm going to close the circle, and we'll see you next time. Bye.